Hey everyone, this is PinkCarbon. First things first, I didn't show you guys last video, but we actually adopted a kitty, a friend to go along with Enzo since we moved out. He's been by himself. So we actually adopted this little guy. He's not very happy because I disturbed him while he was playing. His name is Link, after the hero of time. And he's cute and cuddly and lovable. But like I said, right now he's kind of mad that I've bothered him. He was playing, so there we go. Actually, like, representing my FutureCon 2, the Wrath of Khan t-shirt. FutureCon 2, the Wrath of Khan was the last FutureCon that went on. Last New Year's Eve that had passed. It's pretty awesome. There's Ed the Sock. As you guys know, I am a big fan of FutureCon and I attend the FutureCon events. If you guys want to check out FutureCon, there's actually a link on my page. You guys can just go down there and click on it. Yeah, I actually picked up this shirt. It had to be altered a bit as certain things didn't fit inside my shirt. Speaking of t-shirts, I don't know if a lot of girls agree with this, but have you ever noticed that like a lot of comic book t-shirts aren't actually for girls, like they're guy sizes? It's really annoying because you kind of have to cut them down or, you know, wear these big bulky shirts because they don't actually fit. My boyfriend and I just went by like the comic book shop and he picked up an awesome Flash shirt where it's like the Flash but he's all like skeleton. But they didn't have them in girl sizes, which really sucks. Like any girl t-shirts that I usually find at conventions are usually like, oh, I love this or I love that, my boyfriend this. I don't like those cheesy t-shirts. I want the really, really cool ones. So I would love if they came out with more girls t-shirts like those. I know I actually mentioned to Stadium Comics that they need to come out with girls shirts, more girl shirts, because we go there, we buy t-shirts, but they're all guy shirts, so you guys really need more girl shirts. Even if it's a Stadium Comics shirt, I'll represent it. Look, I'm wearing a FutureCon shirt. I could be wearing a Stadium Comics shirt and, like, I don't know, pimp you guys out or something. You guys can check out, again, Stadium Comics is my local comic book shop. You guys can, like, check them out. They actually host Unboxing Wednesdays, which is their part of their channel. There's actually a lot of different things there. There's flavorful reviews. There's preview reviews. You guys can check all those out. I will link them right here. I actually went by Stadium Comics recently and kind of splurged on a few things. I actually picked up, let me find it here. I picked up this one. I've been eyeing it ever since I've been going to Stadium Comics. I've seen it there, I've picked it up, I've looked through it, and I wanted it for my collection, but I haven't really had the money or time, so this is actually the Art of Vampirella. If you guys know me, I am a huge Vampirella fan. I've been collecting books just for the covers, basically. I mean, I read the stories, but I really, really, really like the cover art, so that's why I picked this one up. It's got a ton of the cover art, like so much in here. There's, you know, Joe Jusco, there's Amanda Connor, there's a whole bunch of different ones which are pretty awesome. There's even Adam Hughes ones in here. There's also a little bit about the history of Vampirella, which is really cool. So like I said, I've been eyeing this forever, so when I had the money and I realized that it was still there, I picked it up to add to my collection. The other thing that I picked up was, actually I can't really show you guys what's in here, is Gillen March's Cover Girls. He actually did the artwork for Gotham City Sirens, which really got me into his art. He then did some of the Catwoman artwork, which was really cool. So when I saw Stadium's Unboxing Wednesdays and I saw this, I needed it. There's a lot of things in here. I can't really show you guys too much. I'm looking for one that's kind of appropriate to maybe show you guys what's in here. There we go. Making sure that there's no like nudity or anything. Because a lot of these are runs that he's done in Spain for Playboys and erotic magazines and things like that. So If you guys like boobies and everything, you guys can like check out this. It's awesome. So I added that one to my collection. I actually have a lot, not a lot. I have a few art books that I really like. I've got these two now. Some more that I'll show you guys. I mean, you can't go wrong with the art of Disney. There's a lot of history in here too, but I love this book, The Art of Disney. It's really cool. I got it at like a thrift store for like $6, but it's pretty cool. Apparently back in the day they weren't allowed to draw udders on cows. I don't know if you guys knew that, but apparently it was seen as, I don't know, they needed to censor it. They weren't allowed to show udders on cows. I learned that from that book. I also have, obviously, Adam Hughes Cover Run, which is pretty awesome. I was a little cheesed off because my mom actually bought me this book when she was in the States, and I've been waiting for it forever. I was a little cheesed off when I opened it and found out that, like, the cover of the back is all ripped. Something was wrong with it when it was printed, and, like, this is actually the back page. It's completely stuck to the bottom, which is really weird. At first I was like, oh, that's cool. It's like a little folder or something. And I said, why would they put a folder in here? It's literally underneath itself and glued together, which really sucks. I'm just trying to close it here. So that's pretty much like my art books that I have right now. There's a few that I didn't pull out because they're not really my favorites. But like I said, I kind of treated myself and finally bought that Art of Vampirella and the new Gilliam March's CoverGirls, which is really, really cool. Speaking of Gilliam March, I actually picked up the new Catwoman when I went by Stadium Comics. Yeah, I picked this one up when I went by Stadium Comics, and I'm really sad that Gilliam March isn't doing the art in it. It's not as spectacular as it was before. I didn't really realize it until I opened it up and went, what's wrong with Catwoman's face? And then I realized that he wasn't doing the art in it, which really sucked. So it was really boring for me. The story in it was really predictable. I kind of figured everything that was going on. So I don't really know if I'm going to stay on board for this whole story arc that's going on. I don't know. But I didn't really like the art in it. I miss Gilliam March's art. I hope I'm pronouncing his name right, to be honest with you. I thought it was Guillaume, and then I was told it was Gilliam, so I don't know. If someone can, like, please correct me and let me know, that would be great. The other thing that I had picked up was Voodoo, obviously, because that's another one that I'm really into. I haven't had a chance to read it yet. I've actually been pretty busy with art and things like that. Books that I'm looking forward to. I know a lot of people have been asking me what I'm looking forward to. I'm looking forward to World's Finest. I know. I'm looking forward to it because it's George Perez, which is pretty cool. But like a lot of people are saying, I don't really know about Power Girl's new look. I really don't know about that. But I would like to read it because I am a Power Girl and Huntress fan, and World's Finest was awesome and still is awesome, and hopefully will still be awesome after Power Girl's new look and new story. The other one that I'm looking forward to is the Before Watchmen. I know that there's a lot going on about that where people don't really want to see Before Watchmen. They don't really want to know what happened before Watchmen. I'm looking forward to it mostly just to see what they come up with, and because I know Amanda Connor is doing the art for the Silk Spectre, which will be really awesome. I believe Adam Hughes is doing Rorschach, which is pretty cool. I think I might actually pick them all up and read them. I'm not too sure, but like this advertisement the other day, the Rorschach picture, oh my gosh, it's trippy. You look at it and like there's like him inside of his mask. That was pretty awesome. I didn't catch it at first. I had to look at it again, and yeah, so I'm looking forward to those. Like I said, I'll probably pick up Rorschach and Silk Spectre for sure because of the art. I'm actually going to be at Stadium Comics on Tuesday for the release of Avengers vs. X-Men. I'm not a really big Marvel fan, but I do like the X-Men. I will be there donning my X-Men belt because Stadium Comics has taken alliance with the X-Men. So if you guys are around the area, check out Stadium Comics. If you guys aren't in the area, you guys can still check out Stadium Comics. They can ship out comics. You guys can have a subscription on their website.